of it. All right, so that's the initial grenades being used. Just kind of guesswork at that point in time.
Yeah, the salvo to try and just gain some map control. It's given them access to Banana, but equally Navi sense what's coming. Electronic has rotated over. This is a tough defense, especially because Electronic has the nades. He can re-smoke this as well. This can get stalled out very quickly. Keep your eye on the minimap. shox lurking over towards those A-holes as well. He can be a plan B or he can backstab.
Well, there's the counter smoke coming up, but they're already committed to it. They're running through. Alex will pick up the one that's trying to track them through the smoke, and that almost works out. Immediate attempt. Oh my God, that can't really be happening. And Electronic, how is he doing this again? 3 kills, and 2 of them, if you blinked, you missed it. Apex and shox now, 2 versus 4, and that bomb is, I mean, how can they stop that from being defused? They're all on there.
There's shox's flank, and he's completely negated. The bomb isn't planted for him whatsoever.
No, it's all the way in the corner. There's Perfecto, and a follow-up. My lord.
That's heartbreaking, but you have to expect now. We saw this yesterday. We've seen it. The sole defender at this B bomb site, and they likely lose the round. Oh, pop flash over. That was almost a mistake. The pop flash was almost completely perfect. Now to the A bomb site. Electronic is down with just 1 kill. It's all on the rookie. He needs 1 more. Over the smoke, he's gonna find ZywOo very low, and Navi holds on 2-0.
Yeah, we talked a lot about NaVi. Boomich not actually wanting to hang around. That's a really well-timed grenade. First actual buy round coming up from Vitality. And they're setting up for a very quick kick on the bomb side right now. They could flash their way through middle and just jump out of the apartments. That might be what they're doing. In fact, they're setting up for it. There's the initial grenade, and they're already out of the corner. There's a bit of a problem now. Electronic down here. He's thinking there might be some grenades coming his way. He's going to smoke it off and try and buy time. He was right about the grenade, and again, he lines them up. He's such an incredible player on this map. Apex now 1 versus 4, and he's doing his best to do some damage, but man, he read that the whole way through. He actually off. Vitality getting actually fairly close to the A bomb side here. Which, I mean, that in itself is interesting. Now they're being allowed to run all the way through Arch and into CT spawn, where Simple nearly getting caught there. That's a tremendous amount of map control. Boomich almost ran past Apex over at Banana, but now, I don't know, this is kind of falling apart. And this is a very, very odd round.
Yeah, this is a cool round, but I mean, they still have a long, tough task ahead of them. Boomich in Banana. He's got a different angle. ZywOo and shox going to try and attack this bomb site. They do have information of where Boomich is because he has a kill in the round, so they should be aware of this possibility. ZywOo's going to turn the corner. He's got the rifle. Boomich, there's the shoulder peek. He spotted it out. Flashbang in the air. He's going to try and buy time. Electronic is still so far away, and the Molotov is going to allow the plant to go down.
Now it's getting really, really difficult because what do they have? 1 flashbang there. Oh, they don't even get a chance to do that. ZywOo will beat up Boomich before they even get to it, which, I don't know, they probably should have waited for each other to try and actually double up. Now, no matter what he does, he's going to be walking into a crossfire, and he's done a lot Electronic, but this is, even without the armor on the enemies, this is almost too much to ask for.
And I think he feels that as well. It's going to be a save. Vitality's going to get their first round on the board. They steal one right back with just pistols and utility. That defense got spread out just way too thin. But this is a smart call for Electronic. Keep the Krieg in your hand. You can drop a weapon over to a teammate in the next round. Navi can still have a buy, can still mount a defense in round 5.
That's a round that just Flamey's shown up here, so that could be a little bit better, but this could still turn into a return to B. That's not too late.
35 seconds. RPK starting to back off. Alex starting to get aggressive on Rap side. Smoke to cover Library. Is going to put some pressure on Flamey towards the spawn arches. Oh, and the first player got past. Alex thought it was clear. He's eliminated. Good peek from Perfecto. Even though he's taken down, that's the bomb. So far away from the site. That should be the round. RPK has to straight up sprint, but it doesn't matter. Everyone falls. The Navi back on top.
That
one benefit is since there's 3 players at the A bomb site, that low HP, if they clear out the rest of the defenders, they might not expect Boomich to be there. Yeah. Good first kill. Simple's going to go for the peek. Another leg shot.
There's so many people at this corner. Vitality, they're going to keep fighting at every single turn here. They line up, and Perfecto, he's doing a remarkable job at the moment getting already a lot. And I can't believe it. shox somehow bringing it back. A little bit of a team kill in mid, but it's still a 2-on-1. shox, if he can find it, he's going to have a little bit of time. 35 seconds. He's got the MP9, and Flamey is on the other side. Somehow this actually turned. They should have lost this round already, Vitality, but they brought it back a bit. And shox knows he's ready to take that fight. 25 seconds. Stuck in the corner is Flamey. If shox had any kind of a grenade, that would be a bad time. He's going to fake it once. Still got a chance to play this game a bit more. Goes for the wide peak, but Flamey will hit the headshot instead. Man, I don't know how it got that close. Perfecto started that off with a triple kill, and still...
It was a really awkward rotation.
Be less of a talking point.
And they surely have to have a good read on the fact that Navi's low on money. These half buys very dangerous. All 5 players towards the A site, but these opening kills going all the way of Navi. Finally, RPK chimes in, but there's nothing more he can do. He does dink, and now Simple. 2 angles to manage, and he spotted him, and that's fast.
It's one of those things
as well. He's got Flamey back at Coffins, holding a nade out just in case he got into some trouble. But yeah, after the initial salvo, no reason to risk it quite yet. Another change in the defensive look. It's Simple and Electronic now to defend the A bomb site. Perfecto has rotated over towards B, perhaps thinking they've shut him down enough. It's going to be an attack towards the other side, and RPK gets caught in an awkward position, not knowing what fight to take and all on his own.
He saw that shoulder. Flamey going to try and tap it away, but Alex actually going to beat him to the punch. That's pretty good. That bomb side very much undefended. Boomich just turning around and trying to do a little bit of damage. Flashbang going to be set up. Boomich, does he want to come through? He's thinking about it, but he's currently just off on the Coffins, and I think he's waiting for maybe another grenade to come through. Bomb attempted. Boomich jumping in, getting the shot, and he nearly got it. The bomb will be planted at least, and it's a 2-on-3, so he could have almost won the round right then and there. Now it's Electronic and Simple, which was the real power duo.
Away. They're giving it up.
Yeah, they don't want to do it.
This is really conservative play for Navi with a 6-1 lead, which is, I mean, fine. 2-on-3 retake, preserve the money. You've mentioned it a number of times. Don't risk this AWP. You can drop weapons over. Everyone's going to be able to buy, so you just try it all over again in the next round. That's a good, hard-fought victory for Vitality. They really had to grind their way into that B bomb site. And they found a timing. I mean, after RPK goes down, Navi just assumed that was it. They've seen RPK there alone a number of times. The follow-up attack is what really got them in.
Yeah, I've struggled to even really
tough towards the B bomb site right now as he sees utility rain over, but this is a fake. This is a one-man fake towards that B bomb site. It's going to be all on Simple and Electronic. Good kill from Flamey, and Simple's got the first. Oh, he just narrowly misses. Electronic trying to rotate in, but he's out in the open. It's going to be hard to get a multi-kill for him. One player in pal. Oh, now he's completely blind. In the halls, he goes down. Too much pressure. A nice assertive hit from Vitality, and they found the A bomb site.
Yeah, that worked out really well. One good flashbang at the end there.
Well, look at this bold play. Speaking of it, Simple's moving into his position, and he's got an immediate headshot on shox. Back into a 4-on-4 towards the B bomb site. This is the only map control Vitality has. They must make this hit work.
Well, Boomich, they should be able to get down, although that CC is actually doing a lot of damage. It's Flamey back here, though, with that M4, and he's so deadly accurate with it. The flashbangs to set him up for a kill. He's going to headshot Saiwu and take him down. And that means Alex, yeah, throwing away the AWP, saying, I am not going to win this round, but I'm going to try and make sure you can't get that gun. And I think
he's got it anyways. Simple picked it up anyways. I might not have made it all the way up.
Really big change. RPK is burning down to 27.
Look at the damage already. They've already softened him up in Banana. Alex posted up, not ready for the peak. Boomich just delayed it about a half second.
Yeah, there's so many little details in that. Gonna go for a fight again, and it's RPK to drop this time. It's the way that Boomich, I mean, he's playing aggressively with the MP9 all the time, but he took that slightly wider peak. He saw that they were there. He just went for it anyway, and so does Simple. Just the lack of fear in their style is really intimidating.
I think Vitality is getting a little bit away from the game plan they had to have had coming in. This is not like the style that you probably want to go up against a team like Navi with so much individual skill on Simple, on Flamey, Electronic. They're more than happy to take those duels in the open spaces around the edges and you know, those battles of the jiggle peak. This is a team that you want to have some set executions against, like we've seen them do at the A bomb site, we've seen them do at the B bomb site that have at least gotten them in. shox has a real chance here to create something, but he just missed his opportunity. Simple came back at the perfect moment.
And I think Apex set it up with one flashbang, and he had to get a kill when that flashbang was still in effect, and that just wasn't going to happen. So, a flawless round out of Navi. Not only do they turn it with that ridiculous round just previous, but now they actually have
in control of Simple at the moment. ZywOo having a tough time. 4 kills. I think he's down at 40 ADR as well. Simple, meanwhile, has 7 kills, and he had about 90 ADR.
Again, they're getting all this mid control. It means they can wrap around. I think Perfecto's being set up with a flashbang. There was the one of them, but another one coming in, and they're going to go for a bit of a double peek. And I don't know, they're not quite close enough. They still line up perfectly. A third flashbang, and Simple to set him up for it, and Perfecto turning around even for the quad kill at the end. So he is shining at the moment.
16 and 4 to make those kinds of cool calls. Look at the Molotov damage. RPK burning again. Oh, a missed shot. This could spell trouble. Boomich turns the corner. Blind double kill for Boomich.
And that was a flashbang set up from Flamey inside of the B-bomb site, so amazing stuff. But shox is tired of losing rounds. He's going to get a headshot once there. Perfecto out in the open. It's all or nothing, and I think he was turning for a grenade.
He knew. No, he was turning because he knew Alex was coming on the rap side. That was being called out.
Oh, he heard that.
Probably by Boomich, or yeah, maybe he heard a footstep. Either way, he got distracted. This should be the 4th round for Vitality. There is money to go for this if Navi's feeling bold.
They have a couple of smokes and a couple of kits. I mean, yeah, you would need a very quick early kill, I suppose, to really follow through on this. But that was a quick call for Vitality, right? They lose the battle at Banana, and they immediately recover it over at the A-bomb site. So nice, quick reaction. Have to appreciate that.
Okay, 9-4. Still a chance to have a pretty good T side. They can manage to get up to 6. The problem is that money. They don't have the advantage. They're going to have to grind these final 2 rounds out.
Yeah, which is definitely a bit of a problem.
Quiet that's going to come out at the A-bomb site. The fact that there's no more utility being thrown. I think Simple should get the information pretty quickly and start rotating over, but he's being cautious. So yeah, it is going to be all on this boost. Here come the Molotovs. Here come the utility.
Yep, throwing it in, but nothing going into the back. And you see they're not ready for the angle. Flamey with a big double. No. Turns it into a triple. More bullets. Probably would have been a quad kill.
Real moles. It's a classic. Pop flash over. A chance for Boomich again. Oh, he's going to throw it now and behind the board. Oh, Vitality's going to be blinded. Just came a second too late. Nothing Boomich could do to buy time for the pop flash to work out, but a new angle for Flamey. Right towards the angle, turns from his own flashbangs. And now the peak. RPK, nade in hand, he lines them all up! Flamey burns him down. 4 kills and 11th round for Navi.
How did that look so incredibly smooth? Man, what a powerful first half here. Second half is going to be coming up right after the break. Do not go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Push while the boiler players are attacking.
You lined it. I think that's exactly what's going to happen. Now you've laid it out for us, Jason. You're pretty good at the prediction stuff. So let's see how this works out. There we go. He's throwing it in. Does it actually segment them? It kept Simple back, and now they're being just completely shut down in the middle. The 3-ray crossfire in effect. Simple trying to get it back, and he's incredibly accurate with that Glock, and Flamey will follow it up. I can't believe it's turned around. They actually did everything that you said down to the second, and now it's a 1 versus 2 for shox. He's on the bomb site, but they could pick up the bomb on the other side, and they still have 28 seconds. That's enough time to make it back to B if they want to. Instead, they're going to run for Rap instead, and oh, actually, they just run the other way. They let him go.
This is the knockout punch. If shox cannot somehow clutch this round, I don't think Vitality gets back into this game. I think this is where all the frustration boils over, and Flamey just lying in wait, the ambush. And yeah, a round where everything goes exactly how you planned it. And you win all. I mean, at the very least for Vitality, again, much like the pistol round, they're getting everything you could possibly want out of this setup.
2 flashbangs there on ZywOo. He's trying to play close in. They definitely saw him. They know, and Boomich will take him down. shox with 1 good headshot. 20 seconds, and they're starting to fall back. Oh, this is making me real nervous. Navi, have you actually left enough time for this? If anything goes wrong over on this side, it's done, and that might have already happened. Simple goes down to RPK, the archway. Alex on the other side, 8 seconds left, and they're trying to see if they can wrap through, and he's just ready and waiting. Oh, man, that is a bold call for Navi to be making, and yeah, I mean, even with that kill on Alex, it would not have worked out. They did not have enough time, and Vitality steal around, and I was slightly assisted, I would say, by some indecision on Navi's side.
Well, maybe indecision, maybe just...
Don't have that many grenades, so once they're in, you should feel like you have to do something, otherwise That was all the smokes. Now they have 2 flashbangs left, and they're just waiting inside. They're going to pop their way through just as the smoke fades over on that B bomb site. But it doesn't really matter. A really good crossfire here between Alex and Apex. And just... They got Flamey in through Archway, which is interesting, but it doesn't really matter when the rest of them didn't get through to B. That's what they needed.
No one really checking CT spawn. They have shox and RPK both on rap side, so I don't think anyone's going to turn and check this. Flamey gonna spot. Oh, there's the first one. Immediate headshot, but what more can he get? The answer is more than likely absolutely nothing. And now you start to talk about...
9 on Boomich. There's just a number of rounds where I feel like Apex didn't even really have anything to say. So if they could get a bit of room to breathe, maybe they can actually start to, you know, feel this game a bit more. That's a great double grenade. Oh, what a slaughter.
They have left Alex on the tiniest island possible. He's in Graveyard where there's literally nowhere else to go. Once you're spotted here, you're pinned down.
I'm sure he'll be fine. Try not to even worry. Just crouching in. There's the one. He continues to spray. He actually wants more, and he gets it. Alex! 3 kills. It should be impossible. Otherwise, there would be no retake. This round would have been called already. If he just gets 1 or 2, it's done. 8 seconds left. The bomb goes down here, but NaVi, they are going to be furious if they lose this round. 3 on 2 now, but Perfecto and Boomich, they have some health left to fight with. This might not be over in spite of everything that Alex just did. Trying to see if they can get a little bit of spam through the wall there, but not really connecting, and Boomich ready to stand up. A missed opportunity. Perfecto will spray them down, and NaVi still win the round. A nice triple for Perfecto, but... honorable mentions to Alex here.
Yeah, Perfecto gets a little bit lucky in a couple different ways. You could see how nervous he was that someone was going to come in lane. That gave ZywOo an opportunity to get 1 shot, because Boomich cannot peek up. He cannot have the information for Perfecto. It's a like shot that saves the day for NaVi.
Do you see how Alex was dancing on the stairs for the final? Doesn't get completely jumped on here. That pit position is so strong, but it is up to ZywOo to try and slow that flood coming up for the apartments. Now, that's a very well-timed smoke.
Yeah, we've seen ZywOo a little bit off the mark. I think Navi's going to be fine with this. I think you can still pop flash through this if you want.
But, yeah, but he still has a Molotov RPK. That could be very uncomfortable if he gets the timing down right on that.
Apex just peek banana. They know it's not going to be B. Here it comes. Here's the hit. RPK not blind, but he's got utility in hand. ZywOo saves his life and allows him that 1 kill. But now ZywOo's got to have a new angle. It might be another retake.
Simple is ready for him if he comes. 18 seconds. Throwing down the bomb. Simple feels like he's so exposed. No chance to get that kill. Oh, and there's Simple with the return. Taking down Alex and evening up the line here. It's 2 versus 2 now. Apex and ZywOo. He's got the kit on the AWP, which can get very, very odd. And Electronic is just hiding inside of the smoke, at least for the minute, exactly where he planted the bomb. There's still some time left. Apex gonna get caught, and now they just need to know, and I think they just saw it as well. They know where he is, and now they definitely do, and that makes it almost impossible.
He's gotta save.
Yeah.
You can't risk this weapon. You can't risk it at this point. You're gonna need that to make this comeback happen, so he backs off, he gives it up. 14 rounds now for NaVi, just 2 rounds away from taking map 1.
So, wow, I mean, that was a very, very close round. That shot that ZywOo got the first kill to save RBK, that's a huge kill to be taken in that kind of a defense. They're gonna miss each other, but RPK, he threw down the Molotov on the bomb plant.
Back, just a pistol for him. CZ, Apex has transitioned into an AK-47 from the SMG. Alex has a smoke as well, so he can delay this, and look at the time. When Alex puts that smoke down, it's gonna be what, 28 seconds when it clears, 26? They're gonna have to go through it.
Yeah, and they are. CZ will stop one of them. Apex shooting through and getting another one. That's a beautiful defense. Just, I mean, the smoke did almost everything, like you said. Flamey trying to make sure they can't pick up that AWP in case they wanted 2 of them, I guess. But ultimately, a solid defense here from Vitality with very, very limited equipment. That was a good read. And they had ZywOo over at Arch looking in the middle. He knew that there was no one there, so they could afford to throw Alex over on that side. Strong round out of Vitality. Love to see that.
It's a very good shift from Alex at the opportune, the perfect moment, especially with that smoke. That's still, I mean, even with him there, that gets dangerous if he doesn't have a smoke to put down. And actually, Vitality's done a super good job this entire half of holding on to that utility, because Navi's run into that same smoke wall late in the round a number of times.
You know, it would be especially bad if Apex went down to some random shot through there. He has a flashbang, Apex, so he could maybe set up Alex for a pretty good spray down if the timing is well. And I'm guessing that's what they're doing here. Thinking about it as they come through. Alex will get the one. Apex ready to try and clean it up again. And just a couple of more seconds bought, and maybe his team will all be there anyway. 10 seconds on the clock, and they're going to go straight for the bomb plant. Can't really afford to do anything else. And there. Oh! That is an absolute touchdown.
Time's over. That saves the round. That was a very doable clutch for NaVi in a 2 versus 3. They picked up rifles as well. Simple just trying to hold onto the gun. That was close, though.
He caught that grenade, didn't he?
With his teeth. 14-9. Double op setup now coming out for Vitality on defense. ZywOo with one, Alex with the other. They can put one in each bomb site. And small death slam, no need to...
Again, look at the utility. They have a smoke and a molotov, or sorry, a flashbang and a molotov, and nothing else to work with.
Well, this is going to be the problem, and this is the strength of that double op setup. Now, I mean, on these rounds, especially with very low utility, you have to peek into the op somewhere. You have to look for a fight in open space, and if you're Vitality, you position those ops exactly where those peaks would come, towards the B bomb site in this choke point and on rap side where ZywOo is. So they're feeling very comfortable. Another op kill for Alex. That's through the wall of Boomich. And it's just electronic.
A Molotov, always worth knowing that one for your matchmaking games. It was a strong headshot. A bomb plant here would actually be really sick if he could do it somehow, but Sai was almost shooting in the back, so I think Electronics... oh, he actually gets another one. That's, I don't know, that's impressive.
We've taken the double up out of their hands. Those are 2 very big kills. If they want to, I mean, if they want to reinvest in double up, that's a lot of money for
Apex will get a kill on Flamey, so at least they even it out a bit.
Oh my god, this play from shox is so cool. He just drops right out. He knows that's where the action is. He's going to have a fast flank, and the map is shrinking for NaVi. They have no idea this is coming in. Simple is alone with the bomb. They're going to try and run a fake, but shox is going to put a stop to it, I think, before it begins.
Simple's got no chance, and that is the bomb. While they were working the B bomb side on the other side, no point in that anymore.
I love that play from shox. That is some very cool stuff. Mac 10 against the op of Alex. Again, they can take it out of his hands. And if he can throw that away, he can't. ZywOo, oh, they take the op again though, because it's...
You know, freaky round that they've been practicing. Now is not a bad time to try and pull that out, just because of the, you know, just need a little bit more, right? One step forward and you're almost there.
Oh, so much damage being dished out. Apex is dinked, but no one can turn this corner. Alex is keeping space at the B bomb site. Boomich is going to investigate. He goes down, and who goes next? Electronic and Simple have no HP. It's got to be Perfecto, and he's got the kill. Apex backs away, but ZywOo is here already. They should be fine. He's got a Molotov, he's got a smoke, whatever he needs to stop this attack.
Yeah, they're just waiting around. They really wish that someone would come and flank them like shox did the previous round. Any free gifts right now. And credit to Vitality for not really giving it to them. So that's just pause, a bit of a standoff. So an A-Rap is what you'd like to see, maybe?
I'd like to see something. I would imagine maybe they're a bit nervous to attack ZywOo where he's been positioned there, but I would like to see them try it at least once. Another smoke goes down, and they're going to have to go through it. Talked about it a couple rounds earlier. Vitality's done a great job of keeping this B choke point completely smoked out. There it is. One burns, one CZ kill while his teammate is blind, and ZywOo wins the round. 14-12. Within...
Flashbang was set up from Perfecto all the way in second mid. He's not even in apartments. He's throwing it way outside. It bounces off a door, and it's pretty... I mean, it's hard to turn around for that one. Didn't matter for the ZywOo apparently. Flashbang was good. ZywOo was better.
This is a bit sketchy for Vitality. Both defenders at the B bomb site playing in the spawn choke point. They can get smoked off, and yeah, there is a boost up on the pot, so Alex can still, or excuse me, Apex can still have impact, but if NaVi can get in here, retakes are not easy. That's a good shot creeping through the smoke. Now the boost becomes effective. Alex goes down, big kills from Simple. Somehow he's got 2.
That actually gives them an opportunity. Still 30 seconds. Problem is Electronic is low on health, and I think he's hiding inside of the smoke still, just waiting for that to clear like he's been doing all along, and he gets a headshot on ZywOo. He is exploiting that to the maximum benefit, and it's really working out well for him so far here in London. Apex is sneaking around. I don't think Perfecto has any way of knowing that. And Apex, he's got the right idea. He definitely sees that, and a straight headshot leaving Electronic in a 1 versus 2, and smoked off as well. This is going to have to be an absolute prayer for him for this to even work close, and he actually gets a shot right through. This surely surely can't be happening. He's trying again. A bullet would take him down, but RBK maybe doesn't even know. The grenade and Electronic saving them one more time. A magnificent clutch.
What a god. What a beast Electronic is. That is a tough clutch to win. And they have been held at bay for 5 rounds in a row that Vitality had in this comeback. This one's got a sting. I mean, listen, Electronic closed it out. You want to talk about a 1-2 punch. Simple starts this round, somehow getting a double kill coming through the smoke. Electronic as well, and look at what it means to him. His teammate delivering on the big stage.
Yeah, that's a good stat.
They've had phenomenal nades, phenomenal Molotovs in Banana all day long.
A little bit of an attempt at some control. Ooh, that Molotov actually does nothing at all now, setting up for the flashbang, but there's a lot of people waiting here, and he was not ready for it. Alex, the only one defending B, he goes down. They wanted to be aggressive and catch them off guard, and instead they might have just given them the map here. 3 versus 5. The bomb plant's going to be going down, and Simple aggressively pushing to take down Saiwu before the rest of the troops even show up.
And look at this angle. Such a deep angle towards CT spawn.
Even smokes. Wow.
Yeah, well, his teammate smoked him out. He could have had one more onto it, but yeah, that's not the worst thing in the world either. Molotov behind the smoke, even if they come through it, there's no time to make this work. You have to find 5 kills and the defuse. More utility being spent. Flamey is just gonna swing, and that's gonna be it. Inferno goes to Navi. They outlast a pretty admirable comeback from Team Vitality to take this map victory. And even though the scoreline is close, that first half, individually dominant performance for Navi. Electronic was great. Perfecto was great. And Navi are up 1-0 in the series.
Yeah, it definitely took them a bit longer than I think they would have liked, but in the end, that's again a lot of power out of Navi, and I'm so excited that Perfecto was in the on the board as much as he was.
Incredible.